Discover Digest Asia is brought to you by China Airlines and 88 Teas. Start this episode with our flight coming into Okinawa, Japan. There are no direct flights from Honolulu to Naha International Airport in Okinawa, but a connecting flight from Taipei to Okinawa is the most convenient and reasonable rates you'll find. The convenience of having Okinawa as final destination through international flight allows baggage claim and immigration done in Okinawa. In any case, once arriving in Okinawa, you'll be surprised how quickly the immigration line goes. It's by far the fastest immigration line I've ever been through in all of foreign travels. At Naha International Airport, you'll find the usual restaurants and, of course, some shopping. Here are some cool features at Naha, and it's all the way up on the 4th floor. On the upper deck, you'll find a prayer room, properly furnished to your prayer needs, plus an observation deck, an open area for you to see a flight depart, the last way to say aloha. We're now back on the first level at the arrival lobby. There is, of course, money exchange, plus a global ATM machine by 7-Eleven. You can stay connected by renting a Wi-Fi egg upon arrival. If you already have an unlocked phone, here's a SIM card vending machine. That's cool. Hey look, payphones are still available too. If in need of additional service or information, there's an information desk. To get out of the airport and to your next destination, there are the usual choices of rental cars, buses, and taxis. How about a non-step bus? Of course, there are taxis, but cabs in Okinawa are quite costly, and that's how it is here. But in addition to given options, here's a budget-friendly way to travel. If you know where you're headed and traveling light, the rail can be an ideal option. The rail is connected to the airport, and it takes about 5 to 10 minutes in walking distance to get to the station depending on your arrival terminal point. This means if you have large baggages, this could be a bit challenging. But before we get on the rail, it's best to find a hotel in Naha City with a rail station nearby. When you travel light and reserving a hotel in Naha City, you may find good use with traveling around town using the rail.
We're in Naha City, so Naha City is like right near the airport, just about 10 minutes away. But this is pretty much where most people would stay because Okinawa itself, in square mileage wise, it may look smaller than our island of Oahu, but it's actually in driving distance a lot further because island itself is kind of long. Travel from south to north or vice versa, it'll take 2 to 3 hours depending on traffic. In Naha City, and if you're wanting to kind of like go around, there's a rail, okay? You can catch the rail from our airport to Shuri Castle. In Hawaii right now, we're trying to build a rail ourselves, but Okinawa has this rail system that's working out really well for them. Traffic is still present. There is lots of traffic here in terms of gridlock and rush hour times and all, but using the rail is very useful. Very useful. Again, we're gonna start taking you around using the rail and showing you the city all around by taking this rail with us. All right? Okay. Our next stop here is the nearest station, and I'm gonna show you how to get your rail pass so that you can get started on your way to see the city all around. Oh, look, guys. Okay, this is one of the rail stations here. There's an escalator. Let's take it right up. All right, so one thing to be sure of is that Okinawa, there is a rail, but it doesn't go all the way around the island. It's most likely, it's like kind of within airport to Shuri Castle. All right, so guys, we're in the station, and sometimes you're gonna think like, wow, all the stations look alike. They do. It looks like all the color, the way it's laid out is pretty much the same, guys. It has its lockers, it has an ATM machine. Anything that goes up has an escalator. Coming down are stairs. Elevator for those who need wheelchair assistance. All right, there are 15 stations, okay? So 15 stations from station number 1, Naha Airport, all the way down to, again, Shuri Castle. All right, and each station you can see that how much the cost would be for each, or the fare from this station, okay? Current station to whichever final destination will be. Okay, so guys, this is where you get your ticket, all right? This is where you get your, or recharge, or you can purchase your rail ticket. And at first glance, you're gonna get a little intimidated because everything's in Japanese, but check this out. In the very top right corner, there is a button that you can press where you can change the language, all right? And there's also 4 buttons here, and you choose the language that you prefer. Of course, for us, English, right? We're gonna press English.
All fare information will be displayed in English.
It said all fares will be displayed in English. Now, there's a few selections here. Number 1, it says a monorail ticket. You have a day free pass. Free meaning that you can go in and out as much as you want. 2-day free pass, as well as a commuter pass. The IC card, and this is a magnet card. Basically, you just kind of put it against one of those strips, magnet strip area. You just press it, and it makes a beeping noise. Beep, and that means you're ready to go. I'm gonna charge this card, okay? It goes right into this card slot right here, okay? And it kind of tells you like how much you're gonna charge to. Currently I have a balance of 580 yen, okay? And I could choose about 1 out of 1,000 yen, yeah? Up to 10,000 yen as well, which is kind of cool, guys. 10,000 yen is the biggest bill there is. Oh my God, I almost paid in dollars. That's not gonna work. No, just because it's in English doesn't mean it's gonna take dollars. You do need Japanese yen, by the way. So I did get Japanese yen. And, where'd it go? Oh, here you go. All right, so we have 1,000 yen here. I'm gonna put it right into this, the bill slot here. Ooh, that was fast. Arigatou gozaimasu. Means thank you. I'm like, you're welcome, machine. I appreciate you filling my card up with 1,000 yen. All right. So it looks like it's all done because as soon as it's done, it kind of resets itself. So here I have my chargeable card pass. Now you'll see where you enter, and that's where I'm gonna take you through, okay? All right. So, okay, boom, ready to go. You need to be sure that you can't just get one of these and then pay for everybody. You can't do that. Every individual has to have their own ticket because once you enter once, you have to exit, okay? You get what I'm saying, right? Thank God for escalators, because I tell you what, man, I should be walking up more stairs, but sometimes you just love escalators, you know what I mean? It's just, yeah, escalators. Oh, we can walk out this way. Here we go. Oh, let's catch this, guys. All right. There are some etiquettes here when you're riding the rail. If you see a handicapped elderly, there's a seat just for them. There are signs to let you know, but the main thing is be on the lookout for that too. It's kind of rude speaking on the phone here as well, so it's good to know that kind of stuff. You don't want to be the obnoxious one. Okay? And I'm just letting you know that when you come here, you represent where you come from, so you have to understand those other things you have to take into consideration. Because the next time somebody comes, oh my God, I think we got on the wrong. Dude, we gotta get off. We gotta get off. I'm on the wrong way. I'm going in the wrong direction. What the heck was I thinking? Looking at the wrong sign, I think. But now we're going in the right direction. When you're going in the wrong direction. What I did was we just got off, kind of walked over, and took another escalator up. It's very simple, okay? Although you're wasting time though. But it's okay because when you're riding around this rail, it's a great view from the top. It really is. I think I forgot to put on my deodorant. I hope she doesn't notice. One thing I noticed about riding a rail so far is that everybody here is very courteous. As you know, I'm the only guy talking. He says anything in the rail.
They're talking to each other like this.
It's in English, it's in Japanese, and then it's numbered too. The stations are numbered as well. Right now, we are going to be taking the rail around all day. We're at this rail pass, 4 days pass. So for me, it's to check out every station possible and to really experience riding a rail in Okinawa is like. And I think that's going to be pretty fun. All right. there is a schedule for weekends and holidays, so you gotta look out for those kind of things too, because believe it or not, these rails, they're on the dot. I'm talking about each minute, and it counts to the second. It's very, very precise. As you notice, there's no graffitis, there's no, everything here is clean. Because everybody respects public property here as well. Public transportation here in Okinawa is very safe, even in the late hours. People travel here, it's just very safe here. A lot of people are very courteous, and they respect each other. And overall, it's just main thing is you just gotta know where to go, right? And you'll be fine. Naha Airport is the main international airport here in Okinawa. That means a lot of people do catch this rail to get to the airport. So you're gonna time to time you're gonna see a lot of people get on the rail with their humongous, gigantic luggages, and it does get in the way. But you know what? They're very good at taking care of that. But there are some areas where they can kind of store or kind of put their baggage on top of it, so that it gets out of the way too.
Now that we've reached one end of the rail line, it's off to the other end. Destination, Shuri Station. Shuri Station, station number 15, is within walking distance to Shuri Castle. It takes about 15 minutes, and if going by cab, it's less than 5 minutes. However way you get there, Shuri Castle is a must-see symbol of Okinawa, known as the Ryukyu Kingdom. Of course, along the way, there's a lot of tourist activities as well. The date of the construction is uncertain, but for 450 years, and from the year 1429, it was the royal court and administrative center of the Ryukyu Kingdom. Shuri Castle and its areas were the focal point of foreign trade, as well as the political, economic, and cultural heart of the Ryukyu Islands. Getting to the main courtyard required a bit of stairs to climb. Unlike Japanese castles, Shuri Castle was greatly influenced by Chinese architecture. Much of the functional and decorative elements are similar to primarily in China's Forbidden City. The gates and various buildings are painted in red using lacquer, and the decoration of each part of the hall is used with the king's dragon. Being there in person and realizing the scale and sheer magnitude of this historic landmark was indeed breathtaking. King Shohashi, who unified Okinawa, is known to have established the Ryukyu Kingdom. The following years, Shuri flourished as a capital. This elegant throne hall is where the king was attended, perhaps by many servants, living the life. Grand King style. It has been told that this castle has been destroyed numerous times through history. A history filled with devastations and destructions. But this is where we can truly begin our look into Okinawa, the people and culture that was restored over and over. It's even more appreciative in every way the people have remained in vibrant spirits. Thanks for watching. Join us next time with more Aloha Okinawan style right here on Discover Digest Asia. See ya!